Hey guys, grade level collectibles here, Slade. Welcome back to the video. So today will be a short video. It'll be underneath 10 minutes. I know I keep saying short video and it ends up being like 40 minutes, but today I'm going to go over my good old PSA. I'm not getting anything back from PSA. There has been, I think I have 8 orders or 10 submissions, 8 to 10 submissions right now at PSA. Nothing is, it's slowed down like to a screeching halt. Like none of my things are being updated at all, so it's going to take a while. But I'm going to send off a whole bunch more cards, about 40-ish cards. I have all of them here except one. I'll be going over in a video, probably posted in a few days. And a little sneak peek, it is a trophy card, so I'll be going over one of those. Excited, I am excited, but it's something you guys have seen it before, so that probably gave it away. But anyway, today's card is going to be Pikachu V. I'm fairly certain this is Pikachu V and not Pikachu and Red, but this card is phenomenal. It is from VMAX Climax. It is a character rare, and I just love it and adore the texture as well on it. I'll give you a little sneak peek. So the texture looks like the sun's coming through. Look at that. I love that. If this light will get out of the way, I love it. So it's like shining from the from the heavens down on Pokemon and Red. This is not Ash, it is Red, so I just adore this card. I think it's really good, has good characteristics. And I just have a good bit of them. Not necessarily good to grade currently, but I think in the future it's going to be a card we're going to look back on like, man, I should have bought more of those, which I'll probably still say because I probably should have bought more. But anyway, the current value is around maybe 25 bucks. So, but anyway, with that, further ado, I'll get right into the video. So, further ado, I got some sweet B-roll, for all these cards. So it took it took a little bit of time, but first one's up is going to be the banger. So the base set Charizard holographic unlimited, not first edition, but it's a card that I picked up at a local card shop. It was very interesting. I traded up to this card. Very weird. I had a lot of stuff that I didn't necessarily need, and I traded it in for in-store credit. And I got this card. The owner there at Comet Collectibles in Arizona. Shout out. They are awesome, great people. They sell Pokemon stuff, but majority they sell Funkos and everything in between, figurines and a lot of different collectibles. So if you're in Arizona, check them out. But anyway, it's not sponsored. But anyway, really nice people. I actually picked up 2 cards. So this badass card right here. You'll see B-roll. It is Gardevoir EX. It's actually from the some people's absolute favorite set, Steam Siege. That's a joke. Yeah, it's from Steam Siege, but it is a phenomenal card. It's like I said, it's a badass card. Has Yveltal as well as Gardevoir, obviously, and I just think it's super cool, especially that gleam on Gardevoir's eye. I just think it's cool. So I traded it in. I traded some collectibles I had in 4-store credit, and I got these. I actually got the Gardevoir for free. The owner at Comet Collectors. Comet Collectibles actually gave it to me for free, which is pretty cool. I was trying to get the base set Charizard, but I got it, and the owner threw that in as well for me for free. So that was awesome. Never had a Charizard, a holo Charizard before. I got into the game, but I didn't really. I didn't grow up on base sets, so this is actually my first Charizard. So pretty cool. I'm gonna see what it comes back in, and it's probably gonna be just for the personal collection. But it was really nice, really clean. The only thing is there are some hollow scratches, so probably gonna be a PSA. I would say maybe 8 probably 8, 9 at best. I don't know how heavy PSA grades on the scratches on Holo, but it is a really good, clean, centered copy. Gardevoir, I mean, it's a modern card. I didn't see anything on it. Maybe some centering issues, but it's probably going to come back maybe a 9. But yeah, so first 2 cards. Next, actually, I bought at the Comic Collectibles again this Origin Form Palkia. This card is awesome as well. I just love the modern alt arts, and this one is just so cool. Palkia, obviously Origin Form Palkia V, just alt art is just so very unique in its design. It reminds me of that the artwork obviously they're mimicking is abstract artwork. I don't know specifically if they were mimicking one specific artist, but I just think it's so cool. Different universes or different I don't know, gateways, different universes, whatever, all the way around. It reminds me of Inception as well. I kind of mimicked that in the B-roll, but but super cool card. And we'll get into the next one. So these next sets of cards, so I just went over English. This is why I organized these. So I just went over English cards, which this is that order. Sweet, I don't want to mix them up. So English cards, and then we're going to get into a new video I'm going to come out with in a little bit, but Chinese. Some Chinese cards. You'll get a little sneak peek here. But first, the only thing I'm really investing in Chinese is trophy cards. That's pretty much what there is kind of a set amount of there out there, and you know they're not going to print any more of these trophy cards or anything. But these were pretty cool. 3 of them are for PC, and the others are probably just for speculative kind of purchase. We got Guzma. Super cool card. In Japan, it's the Battle Day Lily, Battle Day Guzma, and Battle Day Acerola. This was obviously the Guzma. This is the only other way you can get this Guzma card was from getting it in Chinese. The main kind of reason why I kind of picked this up. A lot of people just want the artwork and don't want to spend an arm and a leg, so they'll probably go for the Chinese being cheaper. Same thing for the Cynthia card. This is another trophy card that I will came out in Chinese, and same thing for these Lily cards. This is just a very adorable card. A lot of people just want to collect the art, especially recently in Japan. Japanese PSA 10 post the whole downtrend, still selling for $20K. So the Japanese versions are so out of reach for a lot of people that people just want to collect the artwork, so they'll go with the Chinese versions. That's the only other way you can get these cards. And then next up, ones that, especially in English, these are very, very common. We got the Evolution VMAX cards. These, a lot of people will maybe scoff at these cards like, oh, they're everywhere or whatever. But in Japan, they were specifically trophy cards, as well as obviously China, trophy cards that they are just so unattainable for a lot of people. Again, in PSA 10, for all 3 of these cards in Japan, it's about 24 grand, something like that. And then Chinese, it's going to be maybe in the $5,000 to $6,000, some of that sort. So these were worthwhile to get, and I'll probably have these as a personal collection type of thing. Okay, and getting into the very special Poncho Pikachus, the ones I have. I have 2 very unique Poncho Pikachus that not a lot of people may bat an eye to or not even know of. And they are the 274, 275 Ponchos. And these are actually prize cards that came out in Japan. So they came out during 2016 Pokemon Center event. You had to get 3 play points at this event winning a certain match. I'm pretty sure you get 1 point per match won or something of that sort. So you were awarded one of these 2 cards. And these are actually really hard to find. The only way I can find them, you can find them on eBay, but they're really, they look like they went through a wood chipper. really bad quality because people know that they're not going to get PSA 10s or 9s, so they may get a PSA 7 because they have a dent somewhere or something, and so they're just going to sell it real cheap. I bought a couple from some Japanese folks, and so hopefully these don't look like they are PSA 10 contenders. They look like they're PSA 9 contenders, so I'm going to see if any of them come back PSA 9. If they come back lower, I'll probably sell them. I'll probably keep the two highest ones, being the Rayquaza and the Diancie Ponchos. So, very unique cards, a very unique release. The only one rarer than these cards is going to be the 204 XY-P, which is the Poncho Pikachu chasing Dedenne. That one, I didn't really know what the release was, but it is quite not obtainable. In PSA 10, it's like 10 grand or something, which is crazy. So don't want to pay that much. I want to get these first and see and go from there. And then next, good old Mew celebrations. Just had an extra Mew around. Why not grade it? 25th anniversary. Great set, great release. I love this Mew. Mewtwo and Mew are my favorite Pokemons, so absolutely love that. And then going back into Poncho Pikachu, so I actually have two of these. So I have just a regular one. This is Lucario's Pikachu right here, but I have one that's even more special. This one, if you follow me on my Instagram, you've definitely seen it. It is the Lucario Poncho Pikachu, but it's signed by Koki Saito. And if you don't know, Koki Saito is the one who has illustrated all the Ponchos. Every full art, every half art, Mario, Luigi, they're all done by Koki Saito. And what's special about this card as well is that this is not dated, nor is it personalized with the name. And that nowadays is actually very rare. Pokemon requires all, I'm pretty sure requires all TCG artists to, at the event that they are at, to put the date as well as put to and then your name. So it would be to Slade or whatever. But I bought this secondhand from a guy who traded it from a guy. But I am excited to get this graded, and it'll be part of my display, my Poncho Pikachu display. So super cool, super excited about that. And we'll get into the next one. Next one is the Gold Box Pikachu. This card is, oh Lord, if you like gold, I love gold. If you like gold, you like this card. It's very, it came out in that box, the 25th anniversary box that came out a couple years ago in Japan only. They had one in Asia as well, but these are specifically the Japanese releases. And I'm just buying as many as I can, and these were about $300 each. So they're definitely not cheap, but in a PSA 10 they go for like $500-600. So I think it would be worth it to if you can buy it, especially sealed. I cut these open when they were sealed, and I'm getting them graded. Probably going to keep a couple for the PC as well. And then next is going to be the good old, one of my favorite alt arts is going to be Celebi V. This promo came out during the release of the was the winter set, Ice Rider and Calyrex, and the Ice Rider and the other Pokemon as well. This was a promo. If you notice on the middle right, you'll see, you know, the name. I'm pretty sure it's Ice Rider or whatever they called it in Japan. And this was, if you buy a booster box, you got this promo for free. And so a lot of people, I feel, undervalue this because there's a lot of them out there and because whatever, but the artwork is just S tier. I mean, there is just so very cool, like 3 dimensions to this card. You have foreground, middle ground, background, and just the texture as well on it is just phenomenal. I'll give you a little close up. So here you go. So let me see if I can get the texture on it. But it is phenomenal, this card is. And I just absolutely adore it. So it's great. Celebi is a very popular Pokemon, and so why not? I have a lot of these in grading already, so I decided why not get a little bit more. So those are awesome. And then last bit is going to be all my celebrations. So I have Mewtwo, I have Mew, I have Gyarados, or pre-release Gyarados. I have Zapdos. And then I have the good old Rayquaza. This one's my favorite out of all the cards that I have of the celebrations. And celebrations, I feel, they don't call it celebrations in Japan. It was the 25th anniversary, and these came out in specific promo packs. This is the only way you can get these cards. And those promo packs right now are going for about $30, so they're definitely pricey. But if you can pull something crazy out of them, they're great. But majority of them are already searched through. So, and that is the final item that I'm sending off to be graded is going to be this Pikachu coin. Actually, a couple of these coins. This is personally, I feel, is personally my favorite coin that Pokemon's ever released. It is metal, and it is just a really good looking coin. It has Pikachu front and center on the front and Pikachu on the back with his tail. And I just absolutely adore this promo coin. This came out in the X and Y collection box that's now breaking, I don't know, $400 or something of that sort, and that's the only way you can get this coin. So I'm gonna, I grade coins, so I decided to grade a couple of these as well with each submission. And that is going to wrap up my whole PSA submission. It's about 36-ish cards, and cards and coins. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. If you were, wondering what do I send off to PSA or whatever. But please don't buy, exactly these cards or anything. Do your own due diligence, do your own research. I can't tell the future if these are, going to be, stonks, or if these are going to go up in value, down in value. I don't know. I just personally, if I get stuck with all these cards, I still admire all of them and would love for them to go in my personal collection. So that's how I approach buying anything from Japan or buying anything in Pokemon. If I don't want it in my personal collection, then I'm probably not going to get it. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys have a great day. So catch you later. See you.